Well, Easter weekend is going to be filled with worship, Easter bunnies, maybe a trip to the beach with your family. And if you decide to go the fun in the sun route, beach officials are warning that you might end up in deep, soft sand that could have you calling for a tow truck.
Our Michael Gibson has more on the conditions along our water's edge and some tips on driving in that loose sand.
There weren't many folks out along our county beaches on this day, but tens of thousands of people are expected to be out here this coming weekend. Many may find themselves in trouble as they try and maneuver through all that deep and super dry sand they're going to have to drive on.
Be prepared for soft driving conditions on the beach.
Scott Cross is the Coastal Parks Director for Nueces County. He says that with the upcoming Easter celebration, people heading out to the beach better be careful. Cross said he was hoping that the high tide would come up and soak the entire beach. That would have given drivers a better chance at being able to drive up and down here without getting stuck.
As busy as it's going to be with all the Easter traffic, the more vehicles you put on these dry, powdery conditions, the worse it gets.
We spoke with one driver who's always out enjoying Padre Island. Over the years, he's watched people's vehicles sink down in the deep powdered sand. That's one of the reasons he drives a truck.
I've never had to pull anybody out myself, but I've seen it done.
The Coastal Parks Director offered some tips for drivers who find themselves in trouble out here.
If you get going and you feel like you still got some momentum, don't turn your wheels. Keep going straight until you get to something hard packed. When you turn your wheels, is a minute it bogs you down and you're done for.
The bottom line is that if the beach is your Easter destination, drive carefully. Avoid any loose sand that you see. Also, if you do get caught up in it, don't stop. Keep driving until you reach more solid ground. Michael Gibson, 3 News.
Thank you, Michael.